Basics of English grammar, singular and plural nouns. A noun names a person, place, thing, or idea. For the plural form of most nouns, add s. Bottle, bottles. Cup, cups. Pencil, pencils. Desk, desks. Sticker, stickers. Window, windows. For nouns that end in ch, x, s, or s sounds, add s. Box, boxes. Watch, watches. Moss, mosses. Bus, buses. For nouns ending in f or fed, change f to the end, add s. Wolf, wolves. Wife, wives. Leaf, leaves. Life, lives. Some nouns have different plural forms. Child, children. Woman, women. Man, men. Mouse, mice. Goose, geese. Nouns ending in vowels like y or o do not have definite rules. Baby, babies. Toy, toys. Kidney, kidneys. Potato, potatoes. Memo, memos. Stereo, stereos. A few nouns have the same singular and plural forms. Sheep, sheep. Deer, deer. Series, series. Species, species. Count nouns vs. Non-count nouns. Count nouns can be counted as one or more. Pen, computer, bottle, spoon, desk, cup. Television, chair, shoe, finger, flower, camera. Stick, balloon, book, table, comb, etc.
Take an S to form the plural: pens, computers, bowls, spoons, desks, cups, televisions, chairs, shoes, fingers, flowers, cameras, sticks, balloons, books, tables, combs, etc.
Work with expressions such as a few, many, some, every, each, these, and the number of. A few pens, a few computers, many bottles. Some spoons, every desk, each cup, these. Televisions, the number of chairs, a few shoes. A few fingers, many flowers, some cameras. Every stick, each balloon, these books. The number of tables, many combs, etc. Work with appropriate articles of an or the. A pen, the computer, a bottle, the spoon. A desk, the cup, a television, the chair. A shoe, the finger, a flower, the camera. A stick, the balloon, a book, the table, a comb, etc. Non-count nouns cannot be counted. They usually express a group or a type. Water, wood, ice, air, oxygen, English. Spanish, traffic, furniture, milk, wine. Sugar, rice, meat, flour, soccer, sunshine, etc. Generally cannot be pluralized. Work both with and without an article a, and, or the, depending on the context of the sentence. Sugar is sweet, the sunshine is beautiful. I drink milk, he eats rice. We watch soccer together, the wood is burning. Work with expressions such as some, any, enough, this, that, and much. We eat some rice and milk. I hope to see some sunshine today. This meat is good. She does not speak much Spanish. Do you see any traffic on the road? That wine is very old. Possessive nouns are used to indicate ownership. Possessive nouns usually are formed by adding an apostrophe and s. John's book, Carrie's car, Grandma's mirror. When a noun is plural and ends in s, just add an apostrophe. The kids' toys, my parents' house, the teacher's lounge. If two people own one thing, add the apostrophe and s to the second person only. John and Mary's new house. David and Sue's wedding. Tom and Doug's car. If two people own separate things, add the apostrophe and s for each person. Susan's and Beth's books. John's and Don's pants. Ben's and Jim's offices. Pronouns. A pronoun takes the place of a noun. Personal pronouns. Personal pronouns refer to a person. I go to school. You are a student. They are Koreans. He works here. We gave her food. The word it refers to an object. I drank it. It is big. They cut it into halves. Be verbs. A verb shows action or a state of being. Verbs must match subjects. I am a doctor. He is sleepy. We are here. Negative sentences need not after the verb. I am not a doctor. He is not sleepy. We are not there.
The verb comes first in interrogative sentences. Am I a doctor? Is he sleepy? Are we there? Are not is not can be shortened to aren't, isn't. He isn't sleepy. We aren't there.
Action verbs. Action verbs express action and are the most common verbs. Action verbs need s at the end with third person, singular subjects. He eats bread. She walks to the station. It floats on the sea. Negative sentences need do not, does not, or did not. I do not eat bread. He does not eat bread. You did not walk to the station. It does not float on the sea. Interrogative sentences begin with do, does, or did. Do you eat bread? Does he eat bread? Does she walk to the station? Did they finish it? Do not can be shortened to don't, does not to doesn't, and did not to didn't. I don't eat bread. She doesn't walk to the station. It doesn't float on the sea. They didn't finish it. Action verbs. Action verbs express action and are the most common verbs. Action verbs need s at the end with third person, singular subjects. He eats bread. She walks to the station. It floats on the sea. Negative sentences need do not, does not, or did not. I do not eat bread. He does not eat bread. You did not walk to the station. It does not float on the sea. Interrogative sentences begin with do, does, or did. Do you eat bread? Does he eat bread? Does she walk to the station? Did they finish it? Do not can be shortened to don't, does not to doesn't, and did not to didn't. I don't eat bread. She doesn't walk to the station. It doesn't float on the sea. They didn't finish it. Adjectives. Adjectives describe or modify nouns. Adjectives generally appear immediately before the noun. A pretty girl, red flowers. A long stick, heavy boxes, warm weather. Commonly, adjectives of opposite meaning are formed by adding a prefix such as an, in, or dis. Clear, unclear, important, unimportant, predictable, unpredictable, believable, unbelievable, common, uncommon, aware, unaware, ambiguous, unambiguous, conventional, unconventional, certain, uncertain.
Definite, indefinite, correct, incorrect, comparable. Incomparable, complete, incomplete, evitable, inevitable, expensive, inexpensive. Able, disable, assemble, disassemble. Content, discontent, similar, dissimilar.
When using a string of adjectives, they should appear in a set order. Size, shape plus age plus color plus origin plus material. A big brown house, a small old English desk. A beautiful black Italian leather purse, delicious Chinese food. Comparative adjectives compare to things. Superlative adjectives compare more than to things. For adjectives ending in y, change the y to I, before adding the or est. Old, older, oldest, young, younger, youngest. Pretty, prettier, prettiest. Long, longer, longest. Short, shorter, shortest. Bright, brighter, brightest. Close, closer, closest. Happy, happier, happiest. Adjectives with two or more syllables do not change but instead add more to form. Comparatives and most to form superlatives. Respectable, more respectable, most respectable. Beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Preferable, more preferable, most preferable. Hardworking, more hardworking, most hardworking. Some adjectives have different forms of comparatives and superlatives. Good, better, best, bad, worse, worst. Little, less, least, much, many, more, most. Far, further, furthest, the word then typically appears. In comparative sentences, Amy is smarter than Betty. Chad is stronger than Dan. Greg is more diligent than his brother. I have more apples than he. She likes him more than me. Superlatives are typically accompanied by the word the. Tom is the oldest man in town. Paul is the tallest boy in the neighborhood. That shade of blue is the most beautiful color. This is the longest song that I have ever heard. Adverbs. Adverbs modify a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. An adverb tells more about a verb in the sentence. The fire engine runs fast. Listen to his speech carefully. I browse the web frequently. It rained hard. An adverb describes more about an adjective in the sentence. The news is very surprising. The coffee is extremely hot, so be careful. Nature is really amazing. An adverb modifies another adverb in the sentence. It rains very hard. Computers run much faster these days. I clean my room less frequently because I am busy. Commonly, adjectives can be changed to adverbs by adding ly. Slow, slowly. Quick, quickly. Comfortable, comfortably. Loud, loudly. Clear, clearly, to change adjectives ending in y. Into adverbs, change the y to a and add ly. Happy, happily. Easy, easily. Simple tense. Things to remember about simple tense. A. Present tense is the original verb form. B. Past tense has a few patterns. C. Future tense needs will, shall plus verb ... Run. I run a marathon twice a year. Present. I ran a marathon last year. Past. I will run a marathon next year. Future. Eat. I ate lunch in my office. I ate lunch an hour ago. I will eat lunch in 1 hour. See, I see a movie once a week. I saw a movie yesterday. I will see a movie tomorrow. No, I know it. I knew it the day before yesterday. I will know it by tomorrow. Learn. I learn English. I learned English the last 2 years. I will learn English next year. Cook. I cook my supper every night. I cooked our dinner already. I will cook breakfast tomorrow. Progressive and perfect tense. The progressive tense involves action that is, was, or will be in progress at a certain time. In the progressive tense, verbs are formed with a be verb plus ing. Run. I am running a marathon right now. Present progressive. I was running a marathon at this time last year. Past progressive. I will be running a marathon next Sunday. Future progressive. Eat. I am eating lunch now. I was eating lunch when you saw me. I will be eating lunch in the meeting. Learn. I am learning English at my desk. I was learning English the last 2 years. I will be learning English then. Cook. I am cooking my supper now. I was cooking our dinner when you called me. I will be cooking breakfast by the time you come home. Perfect tense. The present perfect tense describes an action that started in the past and continues to the present time. Use has, have plus the past participle form of the verb. Run. I have run several marathons this year. Present perfect. I had run many marathons in the past. Past perfect. I will have run a marathon by the time I turn 30. Future perfect. Learn. I have learned a lot about English grammar this semester. I had learned the basics of English grammar in elementary school. I will have learned a lot about English grammar when I finish college. No, I have known her since I was young. I had known her until she passed away. I will have known her for 20 years next month. Cook. I have cooked supper every night this week. I had cooked supper every night until the stove broke. I will have cooked supper every night by the time this diet ends. Auxiliary verbs be, do, have. Auxiliary verbs are be, do, have, will, shall, would, should, can, could, may, might, must, ought, etc. I think I should study harder to master English. I am having a cup of coffee. You have been practicing hard. It was written by a petitioner. You may choose what you like. 1. Be as an auxiliary verb. Used in progressive sentences. I am taking a bath. She is preparing dinner for us. They have been studying all night. Be. Used in passive sentences. I was given a free meal. He was seen by fans at the airport. This song has been sung by all nations. 2. Do as an auxiliary verb. A. Used in negative sentences. I do not know the truth. She doesn't agree with me. They didn't arrive here yet. B. Used in questions. Do you want to have another one? Did he finish his homework? Do we need to keep going straight? 3. Have as an auxiliary verb. Used in perfect sentences. I have been following you for a mile. We have done a lot so far. She had been queen of the town. Where do you live? Who is your favorite author? How does not start with WH? Nonetheless, it is considered a WH word. WH questions, structure, using how many to ask a question. 1. With an auxiliary verb, WH questions can be formed with these structures. WH word plus an auxiliary verb plus subject plus main verb. When are you moving out? Where do you live? What have you done? Or WH word plus a modal verb plus subject plus main verb. Who would you like to talk to? What should I do? 9 parts of speech. These are the words that you use to make a sentence. Verbs and verb tenses. Action verbs express what is happening. Do, work. State verbs express a situation. Be, have. Nouns. Nouns represent people. Teacher, Mary. Places, town, Asia and things. Table, music. Adjectives. An adjective is a word that tells us more about a noun. Big, red, expensive. Adverbs. Adverbs tell us more about verbs, adjectives or adverbs. Loudly, really, extremely. Determiners. Determiners are words like the, and, this that start a noun phrase. Prepositions. A preposition expresses the relationship of a noun or pronoun to another word. At, in, from. Pronouns. Pronouns are small words like you, ours, some that can take the place of a noun. Conjunctions. Conjunctions join to parts of a sentence and, but, though. Interjections. Short exclamations with no real grammatical value. Dear. Examples of common nouns. Common nouns referring to human beings. Lad, girl, boy. Individual, child, chap, woman, female. Man, male. Citizen, lass.
Common nouns referring to animals. Elephant, dog, pet, goat, horse, pig, donkey, chimpanzee, animal, cow, calf, pup, kitten. Common nouns referring to birds. Dove, crow, pelican, flamingo, bird, duck, goose, swan, cuckoo, sparrow, hummingbird, eagle, vulture. Common nouns referring to insects. Housefly, mosquito, grasshopper, honeybee. Stick insect, insect, wasp, ant, beetle, butterfly.
Common nouns referring to reptiles. Snake, crocodile, alligator, monitor lizard, chameleon. Common nouns referring to places. College, airport, school, railway station. Court, terminus, street, state, district, junction. Bus stand, clinic, store, playground. Common nouns referring to things, objects. Stationery, water bottle, car, spray, plant, necklace. Tie, shoes, orange, cucumber, thread, pant.
Common nouns referring to ideas. Truth, grace, discovery, cleanliness, poverty, movement, idea, though, feeling, expression.